to be going live with Renee Lawrence. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. She is a really good singer. I see her. Hi, Renee. Just waiting on her to send the request. But yeah, really awesome singer. Can't wait to meet her in person. But yeah, those who are here, thanks for joining. And yeah, we're continuing with our Instagram live sessions. Not hearing me? I don't know. Still not hearing me?
I'm
My head is up on so loud.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god.
My head is gone. There it is. Awesome. Yeah, my head is back. So, how are you, Renee?
Hey, am I being heard properly, by the way?
Okay. I'm a little stuffy. So.
Oh no, I was wondering. Wait, the sound is stuffy?
No, I'm a little stuffy. You're fine.
Oh boy. Okay, cool.
So, guys,
hi everybody.
This is Renee Lawrence. Isn't she beautiful?
Love.
So
hi guys.
Renee is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
We've never met in person. And I think this is the first time we're having a conversation. So
True, it is.
But yeah, really good singer. Some of you who were on my live last week, I mentioned that she has one of the prettiest voices I've ever heard in my life.
Aww.
Trust me.
Aww.
Renee, do you know 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗁𝗏?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Your voice reminds me of her.
Girl, you better stop. Oh, I can't. The hype, y'all. Listen, 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗁𝗏 is a beast, you know. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Her voice is like a mixture of butter and cotton candy. I don't know.
With all the agility you could ask for, because her runs is just be clean.
Trust me. So yeah, your voice reminds me of hers. So for those who know 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗁𝗏, you probably have an idea of what I'm getting at. So welcome everybody who's here. Thanks for joining. So on the 2nd of December, which is Saturday night coming, at 7:30 Jamaican time, you know that we're going to be having a concert, Plugged In Live, and Renee is going to be a part. So we're going to be, spending the next hour getting to know Renee, and it should be fun. So we're starting off how we normally start off. If you could think of 5 words to describe yourself, what would those 5 words be?
Okay, 5 words to describe. You know, if I was smarter, I would have actually written down these questions from the previous live and answered them instead of just watching the live and enjoying the show. Okay, 5 words to describe myself. Creative.
Okay.
Unique. Odd. Although that kind of is the same as unique. Yeah? I have to find another one. Okay, I'll change odd. Happy.
All right.
I'll hyphenate this word since it's 2 words, but I really want to make it 1. Mildly anxious. I can be a pretty anxious person. And reasonable.
All right, that's an interesting one. I don't think I'd have guessed that. I mean, usually people use words like, funny and so reasonable.
Oh, nah, I'm not funny, girl. I'm okay. I'm kind of funny. This is the thing. There are some people that are just like, like Chandre, that you just start talking and you just start laughing. They talk, you laugh. And I'm not that person. I'm low-key funny. If you speak to me on a little one-to-one basis, then you realize, okay, kind of funny. I'm not that funny.
All right. You said that you're mildly anxious. What makes you anxious?
What makes me
in the house?
Yeah, I also saw my friend 𝗟𝗏𝘀𝗁𝗵 join. Hey Sensation, hey Cheesecake. So he just be having names for everybody.
Okay. So I'm Sensation and you're Cheesecake. Okay.
But yeah, what was you asked about anxious? Something.
Yeah, what makes you most anxious?
Girl. I don't even know where to start. Like, I just get nervous about a lot of things. It kind of teeter-totters on paranoia. But I try not to be an anxious person. I just get really nervous. But the strangest of things. I can't think of any one thing that gets me more anxious than the other. If it's nerves, sometimes going out in public, sometimes going on stage, sometimes recorded. Like, I don't know. There are little things that always give me that sense of anxiety. But, things work themselves out. Or rather, God works things out.
True,
one way or the other.
So. Is there anything that you would do in those moments to try and lose?
Oh, I just panic.
I thought she was going to come there. So I just panic.
I ain't get a solution yet. I'm working on it. I really sometimes. Okay, what do I actually do? I think I stay calm. This would probably stem from being a singer and going on stage and having to mask your nerves a lot. So a lot of the times I'll be panicking and people don't know, or they don't know how much stage fright I get. And for example, I'm very nervous, right? Well, I'm now starting to calm down. When we just joined, I was pretty nervous. But I just try to stay calm and be reasonable. This is where the reason comes in, Is this a logical situation? Like, are the things that I'm afraid of actually going to happen? Probably not, So you could chill out a little bit. And I just keep trying to, stay calm, depending, especially when it comes to ministry, send up a word of prayer, and just take my time and breathe through it. But when it comes to singing, usually by the time you get into the song, those nerves just, I don't know where they go. They go somewhere.
Okay, exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to get into some questions. By the way, I saw that you mentioned something in your bio the other day when you sent it to me about being in a competition, was it?
Oh yeah, music festival, yeah.
How was that for you? What kind of competition was it? And give us some details.
Okay, cool. So, music festival, the Trinidad and Tobago Music Festival is a nationwide competition. You compete for your different regions. So there's South, North, Tobago, and I believe there's Central, but don't quote me on that. It's actually more classical singing as opposed to contemporary, so it's all opera, so to speak. Which is pretty different from what I do or what I'm known for. But that is something that I did. My brother, Jason Lawrence, he was my very first vocal teacher. So just to backtrack a little bit, I grew up in churches, contemporary singing in the choirs, etc. But one day I was just playing around with my brother. We were singing and just making noise. And I sang a high note just for fun. And he's like, wait, do that again? And I sang it again. He went on the piano. And he starts playing around stuff, and he's like, okay, sing this song, and starts carrying me through some vocally. And after a while, he's like, I think you're a soprano. And I'm like, me, soprano? What? Because Kill Me Dead as a alto. I don't know who was lying to me. I really wasn't. But, and then he started. So he was actually studying voice at the University of Trinidad and Tobago. And he started training me and coaching me. introducing me to different reps. And then along with USC Music, they host this thing called Lyceum Series where they bring in lecturers and professors from other universities and they host workshops and stuff. And I worked with some of the people there, and that was kind of what opened up my voice for me. And in 2018, I competed for the first time. I mean, I competed in music festival in like primary school, but that didn't really count because you're small and that was like choirs and primary school stuff. But like to see me of myself, throwing myself out there, 2018 was the first time. And I placed first in the soprano solo. I won the championships for that. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What was also great about that as well is that was around the time USC Music was now kind of getting a revamp. So we were now putting ourselves on the map. I'm not a music major, by the way. I'm just really heavily affiliated with the music department.
So what is
USC Music was now... I am a biology major with a minor in chemistry. That's what I'm studying.
Wow.
Most people don't. Most people don't. But yeah. So to be able to represent the school and then have people ask, what school is she from? She from Utah? And it's like, no, this is USC Music, doing stuff. We out here. And, as well as the school being a Seventh-day Adventist institution, to me, it was almost like representing your own religion in a sense as well, to show that, as a private Seventh-day Adventist institution, we also have something that is of a quality that is on par with everything else, the other secular institutions, which was really great, yeah.
I get you. That's really good though. And then I also saw that you were nominated for Undiscovered Talent of the Year, was it? I think I glimpsed of you on YouTube. Was it yesterday? For that. That's awesome.
Undiscovered Artist of the Year. That was last year or year before as well. I didn't win that one. That was for GMAT. Sean Miller.
Still a milestone, I mean.
It was pretty exciting, not gonna lie.
So let me ask some questions now. All right. Before I ask the music questions, yes, Martha Casey.
Hey, Naomi. Congratulations on your engagement, Naomi. As a friend I went to school.
That's good things are still happening in 2020, huh? So what was I going to ask? Oh, what do you think is your most underused talent?
Gosh, Liva, where you get these questions, Gil? My most underused talent. Probably piano. I play piano.
Right?
Not play piano.
It's not me.
Yeah, I don't play piano. Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of different things. I draw. I kind of play sports. I used to play saxophone. So I think most of it will be instruments. But I mean, saxophone, that was in band. I was in concert band, and I was in a marching band as well. But for sure, piano, I actually grew up first playing piano. That was my first instrument. And I did get pretty good at that. Mm-hmm. But then, I don't know, my love for guitar just kind of took over. And once, you reach a certain level with an instrument, it's kind of hard to go back to being like a beginner or basic-ish in another one. So piano was just kind of like, But I really feel like I should pick back up to it. So that's why I would say, no, Flavia, don't engage.
Raj,
oh God.
Raj, you see what
they're speaking it, girl. They're speaking it. 2021. Claim it. See what I did there? See what I did there? Claim it.
Raj, no, Attila, I'm not. Okay, don't pay attention to what's happening.
I'm dead.
So yeah, you were saying that you play a number of instruments. That's really good though.
Yeah.
Do you have your guitar beside you, by the way?
I do, but here's oh God, I hope I dance with the play. So I actually did my nails for Christmas. Even though they're not that long, I could kind of play with them. But you know the struggle because you play guitar. I do have my guitar.
They still gotta sound good to us, you know, because you're awesome.
So wait, what do you want to hear?
What I was thinking that we could do, before I put you on the spot, is
Oh boy.
Raj, come whoop, bye. So you could choose a hymn like that, one of the simple ones, and we could probably alternate it. So you do verse, and if it has a chorus, so you do verse, chorus, and then I do the next verse and chorus kind of thing, and then I get back into.
So you have your guitar there?
I do.
Oh, pull it out! Bring the thing, girl. Pop. Okay,
so
well, that is assuming I can play this thing by ear. Honestly, the first hymn that came to mind is A Quiet Place, but that one is not straightforward. Okay, how about the viewers choose a hymn, and let's hope that is one we both know and can play. Come now, let me just put it out here. Let's play in the key of C, because that is my best key.
All right,
I think the chords might be easiest to form.
Choose a simple hymn that we can do together.
We see some people now joining. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Welcome, ever welcome. C is everybody's best key. Unless you're singing, it depends. It's so sweet to trust in Jesus.
Yeah. So amazing grace. We're going to so sweet. Let me find the words.
I'm just figuring out the chords there. We actually did a couple with this with Chanel, Bijon, myself, Mark, and Aisha.
The thing that I saw on Bijon's YouTube.
Yeah, it's on Bijon's YouTube. And Bijon will be here on the next live, so look out for that, guys.
Yes. And by the way, guys, Renee did a concert the other day. It's on her channel. Really nice production, so you can go ahead and check it out. So we're going to attempt "He's So Sweet" to trust in Jesus together. She'll do a verse and chorus. I'll do the same. You know, we're gonna try and do this together.
All right. Well, it might just have a little pause in between.
Yeah, but they'll understand.
So from now, I don't know the third verse by heart. If I get cued with like one or two words, I might, but we just going at it.
That's all I know. I thought you were going to say, I don't know the entire song by heart.
Oh, no. It's been a hot, honestly, before we get into this, I have a question. Like, okay, let me just put it out there. I found that since during the whole quarantine and stuff, being home, I feel like if those hymns just kind of got stuck somewhere in the back there, like I feel like it's been a hot minute since I actually sat down and sang a whole heap of hymns, and it was weird. Like it was almost like if I started to forget some of the hymns.
I think that's cause of the whole church situation, having to lay off the physical church for a bit and doing online church. It kind of takes away the fullness of the experience in a way.
Right.
That's why. Cause you're right. I can't tell when that happened.
Actually, like sat down and sang the hymns.
It's been a while.
Okay.
Which key are you? You're in C?
Yes, C.
B.
Pull up my words here. You ready? Let me just hear your C to make sure I get to have the same C.
That would be wrong if we didn't.
Great. Okay. So just I start, right?
Yeah.
Okay. "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more.
Oh, how sweet to trust in Jesus, just to trust his cleansing blood, and just in simple faith to blindly need the healing cleansing flood. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, so full of grace to trust him more.
Your voice is so pretty, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Like I was instantly mesmerized.
I could say the same.
Oh my god.
So Renee, you're not go- oh, Renee says that you don't know the third one by heart.
Oh, I pull up the words here.
Oh, you have the words
Pull
with
it up
you?
real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right, go ahead. Third verse.
Okay. No. Which one is it?
Yes, too sweet.
Oh my gosh. You know the thing don't have the third verse words here.
Which verse you have?
There we go. Have it. Yes, 'tis sweet to trust in Jesus. Got it. Yes, 'tis sweet to trust in Jesus, just from sin and self to cease, just from Jesus simply taking life and rest and joy and peace. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more.
I'm so glad I learned to trust thee. Precious Jesus, Savior, friend, and I know that thou art with me, will be with me till the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Guys,
You want to try harmonizing on the chorus?
What you said?
Let's try harmonizing on the chorus. I try to remember how the latency does work. I think if I start it and you sing along, it'll be fine in terms of the timing. But it'll just sound off to you. Is that it?
I don't know.
Gosh, I can't remember. But we did figure it out. No. I think if you start singing and I sing along to what you sing, it'll be fine. But it'll just sound off to you. It wouldn't line up. You would just have to stick to your timing. Let's try it, and they can tell us in the comments if it's off or if it's not.
This should be interesting.
If it doesn't work, just pretend it didn't happen. We'll just move on. Make sure I have our next question.
Those pen things that they use in Men in Black and just press it. Click.
Groove Doc said, Renee, you start.
All right.
Is it me to start? All right, let's try it. It worked a while ago. Okay, if it worked a while ago, then it's 𝗟𝗏𝘀 for real. Let's start with 𝗟𝗏𝘀, and y'all will let us know. So 𝗟𝗏𝘀, you just start singing and I'll harmonize, but you just have to stay on time.
Okay, all right.
Renee, stop.
Ready?
I'm so confused now. We're trying it both ways.
Jesus, how I
Trust him, how I prove him more and more.
Jesus,
Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Did it work?
How did that? I don't know what that's.
Now we patiently await. We patiently await. The comments will have a little delay. So when they send in the comments, we wouldn't get it immediately. So we just wait. The moments of truth. I'm seeing some hearts. I'm seeing some hearts.
Pull out the
neutralizer. I can't.
Felt like a cannon. Yeah, I guess it didn't happen at the same time.
I think Renee has to start. Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Okay, last try, and then we'll move forward.
This takes so much concentration. Wow.
It does. Pray for me, y'all. I have nails. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I prove him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more.
I think I just played a lot of foolishness.
It was fun. So one of these days, we'll get 𝗟𝗏𝘀 over to Trinidad, or we'll get me over to Jamaica.
Come on,
and something will happen.
Yeah, I believe.
We claiming it all here.
Yes.
They said much better.
All right,
I guess it worked.
That was fun.
It was.
So, let me get into some more stuff. Let me see what time it is first. Okay. So, all right. Since you've started this, journey in music, sorry, the comments.
It's okay.
What's the best advice you've been given?
I really have to think about this one. What is the best advice I have been given? I'm not entirely sure. I've gotten a lot of advice over the years. Of course, there are people that advise you like financially and how to monetize your gifts and your talent, your music. So that is definitely one, when it comes to charging people, I used to be afraid to charge people. But then I started paying for my own voice lessons. So that changed a little bit.
Yeah.
But so there's that, I think the best advice I've received so far has to do with maintaining the quality of my music. A good couple of people have always told me, don't be shy to not put out something if it's not up to your standard. And to always maintain what you believe to be the best standard, according to you now. And I think that has been a pretty solid piece of advice. And to just share my music, because I ain't gonna lie to tell all you. Look, my friend from Greece. Hey. Hey, Demi. Cool.
One of my friends said you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, but yeah, so I used to be really, really shy to share stuff online because I have a ton of videos just chilling on my laptop. I started sharing a little bit more, but I would always record something and be like, oh, this is not good enough, or that's not perfect. And I wouldn't share it. And people would be like, I think one of my friends told me, Ran, sometimes people just want to hear your voice. And maybe it was Casey. I believe Casey was one of those people that shared one of those comments that really helped me get over that fear of sharing. I posted like one of those ask me a question, and I was like, oh, what song you want to hear me sing? And they were like, you could just sing the alphabet. Hey, Chandre. And that made me realize, you know, okay, maybe people just really do want me to just share my voice. It doesn't matter what I sing. So that really freed me up as well, because I used to be down on myself with the perfect song choice, or if this, I used to really get in my head.
I'm there with you, trust me.
Yeah. What was your experience with that?
For me? Well, I wonder if Wilton is still here. For me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I don't like releasing stuff that aren't up to a particular standard. I don't like doing something unless I feel like I'm completely prepared. And so even like this
oh my gosh,
life, let me tell you. But I don't know, with the support that I have, as well as, you know, go away, Chandre. With the support that I have around me and stuff, it kind of helps. It helps in the sense that you understand that it's not just about getting it right, but also the experience that people can get from it. So I'm trying to strike a balance. I'm still I'm trying to strike a balance between, you know, maintaining the quality, but at the same time leave room for spontaneity and vulnerability. So I'm still you know, trying to
figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see what next. In terms of ministry now, what has there ever been a moment where you came off the stage and you were just frustrated, and then, you know, there's something that kind of hit you and say, you know, it could have been somebody that walked up to you to say you did a really good job, or you blessed them, but have you ever been in that position, and what was it like for you?
Girl, so much. So many times. From that, one of the very first thing I can say is I've come to realize the majority of times when I felt like I didn't do that great, or like I'm not like really a big kind of person on stage. I might do it in rehearsal, and then when I come on stage, I just go straight to the point. And there have been times where I felt like, okay, I just sang the song like in the most basic way possible, or I felt like I made some sketchy notes. Oh my gosh, I could beat on myself for some off notes. But if I make 2 off notes in the song, when I come off the stage, I can tell you exactly where I made the off notes and what off notes I did. And sometimes, you know, I get caught up in that, and I come down and I'm like, it was like, alright, you know. And it's always those times that people seem to be the most blessed. Like, people come and be like, you know, you really ministered to my soul. People come and tell me like they were close to tears, and I'm like, huh? What? What? So that's always wild. And also the times when I feel most unprepared for ministry. Now, I don't exactly define myself as a gospel artist, or at least not yet. I feel like it's important to put this out there, because I am still, you know, figuring out things exactly when it comes to where I want to stand as an artist. I don't want people to think, you know, oh, she's a gospel artist, and then they hear me sing a love song at a wedding and be like, what? You know, I am generally under the umbrella of inspirational gospel, right? So there have been times where I felt like a little not so connected. I forgot where I was going with that, but somewhere around here. Anyway, But right, I was talking about ministry. I was specifying ministry because there are times, right, when you sing like inspirational songs at a function or a gig, you know, I believe that God allows you the space to enjoy and to express yourself through your music and stuff. But when it comes to ministry and singing for the exact purpose of ministering to souls and reaching people for Christ, there have been times where I felt a little disconnected. And I didn't want to go and sing in that state because, you know, I almost felt like a hypocrite. But in my mind, I think to myself, you know, I have this appointment for a reason. I have this, you know, these people ask me to sing at their church or whatever for a particular reason. I'm not just going to up and be like, well, I don't feel like Ellen G. White today, so I'm not going to sing. You know, I feel like I still have a job. So I have this prayer praying, oh God, please hide me behind your cross so that whatever I go up there to sing, I am not the person that is being seen, but God, you are the one that's singing through me. Don't show me at all because I'm not here right now. I cannot minister to these people. Do something for me, please. And those times, 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗏𝗏, I don't know. Obviously, I know what it is, but it's wild. Those are the times that seem to be the most powerful. And I was just talking to somebody about that this evening. I feel it's something about that brokenness. When you're broken in and of yourself, enough of your will, where you feel like, you know, you're really at the point where you can't do anything for yourself. Because even though we know, you know, it's God that gives us the power, it's God that, the Holy Spirit that brings about the conviction. Sometimes you feel confidence in your preparation or in the work that you would have put out. And even though you know that, maybe subconsciously you don't really realize. But I really think that is the times when you completely don't have it together, that is when you 100% give it over to God. So it's almost like if you can't even control that experience, like you have to have given up for God to fully take over and do what he has to do. And that is probably the wildest thing when it comes to, you know, feeling like you wasn't good enough on stage and actually reaching people. That is probably the most powerful experience I've had.
I agree with everything that you just said. I mean, I've realized as well that sometimes because of, so we can all agree that the devil is an accuser. He makes it his duty to make us feel like we're less than and we don't deserve to be doing certain things and we're too sinful or whatever it is, that he's an accuser. And so especially when he knows that you have a specific gift that everybody needs to hear or that somebody needs to get a blessing from, he will just start sending all of those doubts and all of those lies just to stop you from doing what it is that you're supposed to do. And so, as I said, like in those moments, it's really just God. It's really just holding on to God, because if you're supposed to listen to your thoughts, like, man, I'm not doing this, I better go home. Trust. But I agree with everything that you said. So question, what is your preparation like? Not just for ministry, just music in general, performance in general. What is your preparation like for concerts, special music for divine service, whatever it is? What's your preparation like?
Okay, so generally I try to find out what is the theme or the main focus, especially if it's for church and you have to sing right before the sermon. I feel like it's always important to find out what the pastor is going to be talking about so that you could choose something, or at least look in the direction of something that is appropriate. And similarly for concerts or special events, you know, if there's a particular theme they're looking at or what kind of message you want that they would like or that I would want to share in song. And there are also times where you're going through things and there's a particular message that weighs a little heavier or you feel a little more strongly about at the time. I might more lean towards something like that. So choosing the appropriate song. I like to pay a little attention to what I wear as well. So, okay, for example, well, of course, you know, we always try to dress appropriately. The Adventists, we maintain a certain level of modesty in what we wear. But there are times you might sing in a more conservative church, and what I'm wearing right now with my little eyebrows, people may have a problem with that, or the way that you do it here, you know. And I think I try my best not to distract with my appearance from whatever it is I'm going to sing. Or, for example, with music festival, there are certain categories, for example, musical theater, where the song itself requires a certain persona or a certain character. So to get into character, if I'm going to sing a song about being a diva, I'm not going to come out, you know, in sackcloth and ashes and sing like this, you know. Or if I'm doing an oratorio piece, which is more spiritual, you're not going to come with all your this and your that outside and big lashes like this and you're blinking at people. So, you know, you dress a particular way. So you try to approach the stage in a way that you look appropriate to the song that you're going to sing. And there's something else. What else do I do? I guess beforehand, before I go up on stage, there's always a moment of nerve. Depending on how nervous I am, I might go in, in my little corner, have a breakdown, and try and pull myself together. Or you just sit at the side and try and stay calm and breathe, connect to your support, and always, you know, send up a word of prayer. You know, can I talk about something else that just came to mind as we talking about preparation? Okay, don't mind. This thing with praying before you go on stage, right? Let me know if I really want to hear if you've ever experienced anything like this. So, a lot of people tell you afterwards, you know, amidst all the compliments, like, you know, you must stay humble. Have you ever prayed for God to keep you humble? And then you have one of the worst ever times on stage where everything go wrong, your voice crack. I don't know. That ever happened to you?
I've been there.
Oh gosh.
And
I get so mad.
That's what I tell people, be careful what you ask for, though. Be careful what you ask. I've been there.
Oh.
I remember there is one time that I just went irredeemably off. I was like, who's that?
Big yikes. Oh gosh.
And you know that on a regular day, that's not you. So it's like, really?
Yeah.
You chose to be right there?
Boy, God does a thorough job. He really does. Because I have no way I could be proud after that.
He knows how to keep you in line. He knows how to keep you in line.
Yeah.
So we are getting to the section where we're going to make Renee very awkward by giving her words. You know where I'm going with this. Renee looks like she hiding.
Yeah, well, I have been dreading this moment. I was scared when I saw Chandra doing it, but I was more scared when I gave him 𝗟𝗄𝗏𝗏𝗃, and he reminded me that my turn was coming. I don't want to do this. Just in case all you didn't realize. Gosh.
And Chandra is here for it. Chandra's like, yeah.
You're very lucky you bought them flyers already, you know.
All right. So, guys, you're gonna be nice. Thank you. So you're going to choose some easy words for Renee. She's new here, so you're gonna be nice, guys.
Oh God.
I'll be in here.
You have to explain the rules. Explain why I'm freaking out so much.
Well, I guess
some new people.
It's because you're basically going to be making a fool of yourself. They're going to give you a word, and you're going to try and make a song for it. It doesn't have to be anything long. No, Master Casey, we're not doing this tricky. You did tune chord the last time. We're not doing this tricky this time.
Where Casey? I shock him give nobody roti. But anyway, let me not give him ideas.
So, give her a word. You're going to try and come up with a line or two. If you want to come up with an entire verse, you can. Don't worry about it not sounding how you want it to sound. Yeah,
oh gosh.
Let it go.
I don't know what happened to our basic song association, you know. That's all right.
What fun would
Let's
that
go.
be? All right, so Master Casey said Jesus. He said roti as well.
Oh gosh. I gave him that idea. No. Okay, Jesus. Um. Oh gosh, I'm blanking out now. Okay, I'll just go for something. My Jesus, what a friend we have in you. What a friend we have, my Jesus. You are so gracious to your people, your children. Oh God.
That was good. That was good. This is definitely uncomfortable for people who like getting it right.
Boy, Joanna, go home. Joanna, go home. Right? Go home.
Oh, Chandra said incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible.
I think he's trying to get you back.
He is. Chandra, what happened to turning the other cheek? Incomprehensible. Okay. My God, I love you. Your love is powerful. It's incomprehensible. I'll stop while I'm ahead.
All right.
That was the teaser.
That's a good start. That's a good start. She should get another challenge. All right, give us another word. We'll take 2 more.
I still don't believe Joanna.
I don't know how do you pronounce that? Okay,
𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗁𝗵. What exactly is that? I know it's a drug. And I did farm, I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Because I pass it. And that's all that matters. No, it's on my cheeks still.
Oh wow.
Oh Lord.
I've never seen these
But
words.
you will choose the next word, Flavia.
Somebody said love.
Love. You see if this was song association.
I know, but that
no.
wasn't easy for you.
Okay, love. I need you to love me. God, I thank you for loving me, even though I'm unworthy. Even though I don't deserve your love. God, I love you for loving me, even though I'm not worthy. God, I thank you for showing me your love.
Woo! Nice. She's saying that we're choosing easy words, but I can't even pronounce those words to choose them.
For A and I's, 𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗿𝗄𝗏. Joanna!
Come on, give us something else. I saw courageous.
Courageous. I can't wait for this part to end. Courageous. Okay.
Chandra said, girl is great.
Courageous boy. All right. God save my child, you're precious. God save my child is courageous. You see, I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Chandra, hey, stop! Oh, yeah, I win. Let me go.
You see what you call
Oh.
I'm not seeing that coming.
Me neither.
Well, it's not really rules. It's just you're giving her a word and she's supposed to make up something.
Write a song.
Wilton says you were practicing.
I was practicing. Boy,
Oh boy. All right.
Y'all should have seen 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿. 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿 was slaying this game. Oh my goodness.
I think it was too easy. I think I needed to come with a different game for 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿. I did not know it was
Boy,
that easy for him.
what is that emoji?
Oh, it's a B. So in Jamaica, if something is really good, we say it have a buzz.
Oh, it's a B. I could not figure. I've never seen that emoji before in my life. You say it what?
It have a buzz.
Oh.
Make up a song.
One song. Your songwriter, the real thing. Do one song per day. I would try that. One song a day.
Wilton would love if I did that.
Somebody said, ooh, make up a song that's unique.
All right.
Actually did that would be John. But this should be fun.
I wanted to try this
as in both of us,
but he couldn't do it. Because he was sick.
Oh gosh.
John Mark got away. Hopefully I get to do it with him on another life. All right.
Lucky guy.
So he got away. So we're winding down. Guys, if you have any questions you want to ask Renee before we close, if there are any questions you want her to answer, you can go ahead and type them in the chat or put it in the question box. We're going to be ending soon. So just do it quickly. Something you can think of. But yeah. I think
it would be nice for all of us to do a song together. That would be really cool. Casey, tell us about your love for roti. All right. You know, I don't mind. Because I actually do really love roti, right? I appreciate the Indians every time I get roti or double. Roti is amazing. I am a bus up shot fan. I love bus up shot. I love my mother-in-law, my pumpkin. I'm not all that big. I think the reason I'm not so big on chana and potato is because people used to overdo it with the chana and potato in your roti. But I like the chana and potato, and 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿. Here's a fun fact. I am not a fan of eating foods that are messy or foods that I can't eat in a neat way. I don't like when you're eating foods and it's falling all over the place. So 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿 just stress me out a little bit. But one of the best 𝗟𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗵𝗿 I ever had was from this auntie up the hill from my secondary school. Auntie and her husband, we used to call him uncle. And he used to make some interesting roti, yeah? But they used to give you one that he called a Douglas roti. So it will have curry chicken and stew chicken in it. And I really enjoy that. Some people don't like stew chicken in the roti. Well, I like stew chicken in my roti.
That's new to me. I'm used to going with curry. So that's new. I'm always hearing about doubles though. Whenever I get to come.
Don't get me started on that.
What you say now?
I am your stereotypical Trinidadian that loves doubles. You say doubles right now, feel doubles. I really love doubles. Team doubles.
I'm going to try it whenever I get a chance to visit.
Yeah.
So I don't see any other questions. Although that wasn't a question. What advice would you give personally? We talked about the advice that you were given. What advice would you give to any upcoming artists or just a creative in this climate or just in general? And you can mention in gospel music ministry as well. Supposed to have doubles this morning, but yeah.
What advice I would give to a young and upcoming creative? This is weird because I still feel like a young and upcoming creative. Express yourself. Don't get too caught up in the online world and what other people are doing, because as much as it's fun to appreciate other people's talent, I feel like people don't talk about this enough. But at least to me, maybe they don't talk about it because it doesn't happen to them, but to me, I sometimes get intimidated when I see all these really amazing singers online it makes you kind of start to question what you have, and it makes you feel like, you know, you're not good enough, or you can't put this up because it's not like what everybody else is doing. It's not up to their standards. You don't have all the runs or all the cool reharmonizations to the song. You know, if you find yourself even kind of glancing in that direction or thinking that way, just unfollow everybody. Don't look at them. Don't look at what everybody else is doing. Just focus on you. Have fun with what you have, and don't allow yourself to get eaten up by your own expectations of yourself, by comparing yourself to other people. Just have fun, do your do, and yeah. And also, when it comes to ministry as well, I know that was kind of general, but just to make sure it ties into ministry, even if you feel like what you do is not good enough, please remember that God could take whatever he needs and use it for however he needs it to be used. So if he gave you a gift and you feel like, oh, it's not what everybody else is doing, like, that's fine. Or if you feel like it's not up to par, that's okay. God could use anything that he sees. If they say the rocks could cry out and praise him, you know, he is God. So just make sure you offer what you have, your living sacrifice, and just go for it. And he would take his message and carry it where it needs to go. Chandra.
So I think that's it. I'm not seeing any questions. I guess everybody's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a reminder, on the 2nd of January, which is this Saturday night, we're going to be having a concert over on my YouTube channel, 𝗟𝘄𝗿𝗲𝗄. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss it. And it's going to be great. Renee is going to be a part of it, as well as we're going to be going live with 𝗟𝗄𝗿𝗄𝗿, who is also from Trinidad and Tobago, and Shirley's from Trinidad and Tobago. Those who know me, you know that we're twinnies because we were born the same day. So, Shirley and I like to call ourselves twins. But yeah, definitely gonna be fun. So that's tomorrow with 𝗟𝗄𝗿𝗄𝗿. And what about the chocolate?
Chanel is the chocolate. In case he has names for everybody. Chanel is the chocolate.
All right. We can't do anything without the chocolate. That's so, you see, I'm wearing brown. So,
Amen. God can use you for
𝗟𝗿𝗄𝗿 tomorrow and Chanel on Wednesday. It's gonna be great. So make sure that you tune in. And again, January 2, don't miss it. And go ahead and subscribe to Renee's channel. She did a concert, which is really good. Go and check it out.
And thank you so much for having me, 𝗟𝘄𝗿𝗄𝗿. I think it's a really good thing that you're doing.
It was fun.
It was a whole ton of fun getting to meet everybody, to tune into the different lives and see all this amazing talent that you all have going on in Jamaica. So yeah, and thanks for having me be a part of your country. I'm really excited for it.
Thanks for accepting. Remember, I'm a fan of you. I'm just waiting on you to drop something so I can be like people just, you know, singing your song horribly in my house. I'm sorry. I do that. I do it. If I really like a song, and it's terrible.
Don't worry. Claim it, just be up there on a Sabbath morning. Well, lunchtime, when my family having lunch, we just put music to play and stuff. It plays in my house, don't worry. Hi, Kamal.
Alright, so
this is a good friend of mine. Hey.
Thanks for joining. Let me see who's still here. We have Sean. Hey, Sean. Master Casey, and Sean. I don't know what to call it. Chevanese. I don't know.
Is this Chandra commenting on this profile here?
Watkins.
Island Bell.
Okay. Chandra using.
I'm not sure. I'm asking.
Okay, yeah, I think Chandra is using Mel's account. So
okay.
Thank you all, and see you on January 1, but also tomorrow and Wednesday. It's gonna be fun. Thanks for joining, Renee. Bye.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining.
Make a way. That have the final